What's going on, guys? My name is Bacon. I'm going to show you how to win faceoffs in NHL 14. Alright guys, now whether you're in your offensive zone and you're trying to score a goal, or you're in the defensive zone and you're trying to keep that puck out of your net, faceoffs are a massive part of NHL 14, and if you're not winning very many faceoffs, you're probably losing a lot of games. So what I'm going to do in this tutorial, or this tips video, is I'm going to show you how to win faceoffs by means of a game. I mean, I'm not going to show you every single way that you can win the draw. You can push a couple draws forward, but those never get you. You might use them if you're trying to get a highlight reel goal. I'm not going to focus on that here today. I'm going to show you what I do every single game, how to win at least 50% of draws. If you're not winning at least 50%, especially after knowing all these tips, you're doing something wrong. Alright, first things first, no matter what technique you use, the ready up is important. You actually build power the longer you're in your stance. You see how quickly I was in my backhanded stance and I won that draw? Watch how quickly. I'm actually holding it before it even goes to the cut screen. I'm already readied up. The opponent is still not readied up until right now. You see the power I built up, and I win this draw easily. All you got to do is hold your right analog stick to the left or the right, depending on if you want to win the draw on your forehand or the backhand. I keep using the backhand method until I lose 2 in a row, but we'll deal with that in a second. What do you do with the left analog stick? You point to where the draw is going to be won to. Now, since we're on our backhand, it's going to be won to the left defenseman. Usually it would be down on a diagonal, but in this case it's straight back. Now with the right analog stick, since we're already out at 3 o'clock building up power, what we're going to do is in a quarter circle go from 3 o'clock to 6 o'clock as soon as the ref moves that hand. That's when you're going to rotate down from 3 to 6 o'clock in a quarter circle. Don't go straight back. Make sure you're doing that quarter circle. Alright, so you lost 2 draws in a row. Now what are you going to do? You got to switch it up. You can't just keep doing the same thing. You're going to get beat all day. I'm going to give you a tip that a guy gave me in an online hut game. And I said to him, I said, how the hell are you beating me on the backhand every single time? I tried the forehand, I tried the backhand. And what he did was he said he would take both analog sticks and go to the outside of the controller. So he had the right analog stick going to 3 o'clock, just as we had before. He had the left analog stick going to 9 o'clock. And what he would do, as soon as that ref was going to drop the puck, he would rotate them both up to 12 o'clock. Now, he didn't go straight up. You don't go straight up. You still do that quarter circle, but you push them up both at the same time. It's a combination between the stick lift and the push. And when it works a ton, especially against a guy trying to win that backhand draw. So now you know the best 2 ways to win faceoffs, in my opinion. Now look at this guy. Watch this guy. He's bouncing all over the place. I don't know what the hell he's doing. That's not what you want to do. You want to set up, build the power. That's how you're going to win the draws. This guy, I beat this guy almost every single draw this game. I don't know what the hell he was trying to do, but it wasn't working for him anyway. Now, if you want to win the draw on your forehand, you just do the exact opposite you did when winning it on your backhand. So it's pretty straightforward from there. But what the next thing I want to talk about is the players taking the draw. I mean, I know you already know that Jonathan Toews and Patrice Bergeron are some of the best in the league at faceoffs, and you're right, they have 95 faceoffs rating. But did you know that Chris Kelly, Rich Peverly, and Paul Gaustad are tied for the next best faceoffs guys in the league with a 90 faceoff rating? These are some dirt cheap guys you can get in hut. And even if you're not playing hut, maybe you're just playing a versus game or something like that, you can put these guys on a penalty kill, or maybe your top guys are tired or something like that and you got to win the draw. Then you can put those guys out and have a massive advantage. I'm going to put a link in the description to an Excel spreadsheet that Genitalia made. It gives every stat of every player in NHL 14. That must have taken a long time, but it is so handy when you're looking for a quick centerman with a good face-off rating, when you're building your hut team or whatever you're doing. Or it's even good to know, like a guy like Chris Kelly, like if you're being Boston and Bergeron's in the box or something like that, you can throw him out and make sure you're going to win the draw. So it's going to give you a massive advantage. This is a great tool. He put a lot of work into it, so be sure to check this one out. The link's in the description. Now, it doesn't matter what you do in NHL 14, you're not going to win every single face-off, so you got to know what to do when you lose the draw, specifically in your own end. And what you're going to do is you're going to skate to the middle of the ice no matter what happened, and you're going to block that shot. So to recap what we talked about here, get into your stance early, use one of those 2 techniques that are working for you that game. If it's not working, switch it up. And lastly, be conscious of who's taking your face-off. Choose guys with a high face-off stat. If you do all three of those things, I guarantee you start winning more face-offs and start scoring way more goals. Anyways guys, I really hope this tip helped you guys out, and we'll see you soon.